to my channel. It's your girl Lyssy, and today guys, we are once again gonna be diving deep into the internet and looking at some of the most scariest, creepiest, concerning Google Map images or Google Earth locations that have ever been captured or seen, because they actually terrify me. Also guys, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button because we are so incredibly close to 2 million subscribers. And guys, big congratulations to today's daily shout out winners above my head. And if you guys would like to win a shout out in the next video, just leave a nice comment down below for a chance to win a shout out in the next video. And of course, be sure to drop a like on today's video if you guys are excited. If this video goes to 20,000 likes, I will do another video like today's video. Anyways, the tea is hot as usual, and I just want to get right on into this. So the first scary location is literally a line of men in white cloaks. So basically, I came across a TikTok where this guy was explaining he was just scrolling on Google Maps and he zoomed in and he saw a bunch of men or people or some kind of cult or something, and they're all wearing long white drooping coats, and it was really freaky. At first he actually thought he saw a man riding a bicycle until he zoomed in a little bit closer, and then when he did zoom in he realized it was like a bunch of creepy men standing in a line in white cloaks, and it seemed like they were almost performing some sort of ritual. Nobody to this day really knows what's truly behind that actual captured image on Google Earth, but people that have found it are a little bit concerned. So the next scary thing we're going to be talking about is just a chicken. But not any kind of chicken. We're talking a really thick, big, large chicken, okay? Just a giant chicken in the middle of absolutely nowhere. It almost looks like in this image someone's throwing away an entire Thanksgiving dinner for the whole entire neighborhood. So this is a giant chicken that was spotted on the lawn by a car on the corner of Pittsburgh. This was in Pennsylvania's Sampsonia Street. Unfortunately, I heard today they did take this giant chicken out of the neighborhood for some reason. I don't know if it was like a seasonal event or really what was going on, or if it was like some kind of art where they just decided to display a random giant chicken in their yard for something, or, you know, maybe Thanksgiving, but it was kind of strange. It definitely led a lot of people kind of wondering online, like everybody was typing about this on Reddit, kind of like, why is there a giant chicken? And everyone was pretty confused. So this next one is really scary actually. So basically, there was somebody just zooming around on Google Maps, and this is still there today. You guys can look at it yourself and see it for yourselves. And they found a forest and they zoomed in and they just saw a random man. But the weirdest part about this one is that the man's face is blurred out for some reason. Yeah, no one knows why. Like, I guess Google decided to blur this guy's face out for some unknown absurd reason, and he's just hiding within a tree. Maybe he's Bigfoot or something, I don't know. So this next one might easily be one of the creepiest, most concerning things I've ever seen on Google Maps or Earth before. So basically, you could actually find a whole trail of little jigsaws riding around on bicycles in the middle of a street in absolutely nowhere. There was an alleyway with a bunch of jigsaw masked people on bikes. And even creepier is that they go inside of a room to see clowns and other masked people and monsters, and there's really no context behind this. Maybe perhaps it was Halloween time, or maybe they were doing some kind of like scary maze or a parade or some kind of performance where they decided to have masks on, and then the Google Earth or map truck just happened to capture that at that exact very time. Or maybe it was planned. Perhaps that's what it was. Maybe it was just planned and they're like, oh, let's scare the Google Earth people, because they just knew that they were going to be driving past them, so they all came on their little bikes and everything at the perfect time. It is a little weird. I mean, imagine you're just like walking down the street and you just casually see a bunch of people dressed as Jigsaw. I would definitely be scared, especially at night with no context. So this next one is a little unsettling. So basically, as you guys can see here, this one is actually in Indonesia, and it's an unsettling set of mannequins. Indonesia is a stunning country filled with a lot of culture and history. However, it also has some pretty creepy areas and of course folklores and folk tales, and legend has it that this Google Earth image has a lot to link with old folk tales of some sort. So I think that's kind of what it is. But, you know, if I were to just stroll past that and see those mannequins, you know, I'm just walking down the street minding my own business and I'm just like, wait, is that my neighbors? And I just see that line of mannequins staring at me, I might just die. Yeah, no, I would think that house is cursed. I would think it's haunted. So this next one is gonna be for all my guitar loving people. Did you know that there is a guitar shaped forest? I had no clue. I've never even heard of such thing. Apparently a lot of people on the internet also were not aware of this until they were scrolling around and came across this. So this guitar-shaped forest is actually made up of 7,000 cypress and eucalyptus trees, and it is found in Argentina. Pedro Martin Yurda created this incredible piece of art with his children in a tribute to his wife. wife, Gracilia, who died in 1977. I think this is absolutely so sweet. Him and his family literally made a whole entire guitar-shaped forest in tribute to the wife, and that is so incredibly precious. I also think it's quite beautiful, but with no context in the middle of nowhere, if you were like flying above it and you just see like a guitar-shaped forest, you definitely would question it a little bit, or you'd wonder what's down there. But I actually do wonder if there's like anything down there or anything else on that area or place where it was built, but it is really cool. You like KFC? Is it finger looking good? I always hated that like slogan, the finger looking good. Do you like
Colonel Sanders?
Well, me too. I one time played a
Colonel Sanders
dating simulator. Never mind, I don't have to talk about that. But basically, did you know that there is a giant
Colonel Sanders
actually in the middle of Google Earth? I had no idea until today. So basically, this is actually an advertisement, and it's called Map Versatizing. So this is a 87,500 square foot picture, and yes, it is the KFC logo, and yes, it is a real thing. So I think it was for like some kind of campaign, because I know Coca-Cola did this too, where they actually used, I think, Coke bottles to make a whole entire Coca-Cola logo, and that also is on Google Earth or Maps. I think we talked about that last time. But just imagine having to be out there building that, setting that up to actually like display from an overhead view. I really wonder how many people even like fly over that or do see it. I mean, it's a unique way of advertising, but that would take a lot of space, and that would take so much time and patience to set that up. Do you like rabbits? Me too. I've always wanted a bunny. I really like bunnies for some reason. That's why I named my gaming channel Sparkle Bunny, because I like bunnies and I like sparkles, but I do a lot of scary stuff, so it's very contradicting. Anyways, did you guys know that there is a giant pink rabbit in the middle of the hills in the middle of nowhere? Located in the 5,000 foot high Coleto Fava mountain in northern Italy, there is a 200 foot long bunny. If you are exploring this area, you might actually freak out with its humongous size and creepy face. This rabbit is an art installation knitted by a Viennese art collector. The outdoor sculpture's purpose is to let tourists play with it by climbing and even sleeping on it. So it is kind of like a very popular tourist attraction, and you know, locals obviously know about this gigantic rabbit. So this next one gives me the heebie-jeebies. It's spooky, okay? It keeps me up at night because I never want to be lost in this city overnight, especially. So this one is in Nagoro, Japan, and it's a small village. What makes this village really creepy is the dolls all over the place, which are made by an old lady. According to reports, once a person dies in this town, she ends up replacing them all with a doll. Another creepy thing is that you won't be able to see these dolls in the same place, but the old lady denies moving these dolls around because they often move around by themselves, and she goes, oh no, that wasn't me. The doll just, you know, she got bored of being there. Yeah, you know, I had her sitting there the last 10 years, but she decided one day to just get up and move. But yeah, it was pretty much like a tradition for this lady. She would always, you know, make the people into these little like replicas when they pass away as like a form of respect, but it is kind of unsettling. Very unsettling. I don't know if I'd want to be made into a doll. I mean, it's a nice gesture, but when I die, I wouldn't want a doll of myself, you know, in the room just sitting here with like a big smiley face, and then all of a sudden the doll starts moving by itself. Oh no. But it probably is haunted over there, and if I was there at night, I might just die. And last but not least, one of the most scariest Google Map things I have ever seen in my life is this very cursed image or figure somewhere located in France. If you are exploring the streets of Nancy, France, you might get curious about a blurred area. This area was blurred for a reason, but luckily there are some people that had screenshots as evidence. It turns out that there is a creepy looking statue in the apartment. It looked like a tall corpse, like a statue with messy hair and white, large, glaring eyes. Some people say it's just a tiki statue, but why would Google need to blur out a tiki statue? If it really was a tiki statue, there's no need for them to blur it out. Obviously Google's hiding something from us, or the statue was scaring so many people they were just like, you know, we're just gonna blur her out because she looks demonic, she looks scary. What do you guys think about that? I think it's cursed. I think that thing is the scariest thing in the whole video potentially. Anyways guys, it's going to do it for scary things or weird things caught on Google Maps. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think is the weirdest or scariest thing that I showed in today's video, and comment down below if you guys have found any weird locations on Google Maps when you guys are scrolling around. Also guys, be sure to hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. It really does help out a lot, and be sure to drop a like and leave a nice comment down below for a chance to win a shout out in the next video. It's been Lyssy. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!